All right, let's talk about our strange, sometimes kind of intimidating relationship with language. And we're going to do it by looking at one very specific and, you'll see, deeply ironic word.
Come on, you know the feeling. You're reading something, everything's going fine, and then bam, you hit this verbal roadblock. A word so long, so packed with syllables, your brain just kind of freezes up. It almost feels like it was designed just to be confusing, right?
Well, it turns out that very specific feeling, being intimidated by or even fearing long words, it actually has a name. And oh boy, what a name it is. Okay, here it is. Get ready. Hippopotomonstrous-squipedaliophobia. And what does it mean? It is, literally, the fear of long words. I mean, the irony here is just perfect, isn't it? The very word for the fear is a perfect example of what causes the fear. It's like a masterpiece of a linguistic joke.
And just to give you a sense of scale here, we are talking about a 36-letter behemoth. It's almost like language itself developed a sense of humor and decided to play a little prank on anyone who'd try to look this up. It's the perfect twist. The cure is the disease.
But here's where the story gets even better. While we think of it as a phobia today, that's not where this word came from at all. Its origins are not what you'd expect from some modern psychological term, not even close.
To get the real story, we have to go way, way back. Not to the 20th century, not even the 19th. We have to go all the way back to the 1st century BCE. That's over 2,000 years ago. So this word, or at least its ancestor, is truly ancient.
So its original purpose wasn't medical at all. It was actually a weapon of literary criticism. It was basically an insult, a way for ancient commentators to mock writers who used these ridiculously long, pompous words just to sound smart. It was a pointed critique of anyone being pretentious.
So you can see this incredible journey the word has taken. It started out as a tool to satirize writers in ancient Rome. A way of saying, look at this guy with his ridiculously long words. But now it's evolved into this quirky, ironic term for a genuine fear of those exact same words. It's completely flipped its function, but it's still kept that ironic spirit alive.
So what's the big takeaway here? Ultimately, this one single absurdly long word shows us something wonderful about language. That it can be playful, it can be self-referential, and it can even laugh at its own complexities.
Okay, let's just do a quick recap of this whole linguistic journey. We've got a fear of long words with a name that is itself comically long, a staggering 36 letters. But the most surprising twist of all? This term didn't start as a modern phobia. It began its life over 2,000 years ago as an insult for pretentious writers.
And that just leaves us with a final thought to chew on. Is hippopotomonstrous-squipedaliophobia the most perfectly constructed joke in the entire dictionary, or is it a uniquely cruel tool for the very people who might actually need to use it? It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? Woven right into the very fabric